If you ever have been postponing and procrastinating on starting a YouTube channel because you think that editing will take a long time and it's a very new skill that you do not have, you need to watch this video, because today I'm going to walk you through my favorite tool that I'm obsessed with. Honestly, I credit this tool the reason that I started my YouTube channel. And the reason being is that this tool is using AI to really simplify the process, which, if you know me, you already know I love, and I look for those tools specifically. So in today's video, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step tutorial. We're actually gonna edit a video that I just recorded, so it's a win-win, and I'm gonna walk you step by step how I'm using this tool, and so you can see and then try it out on your own. I'm gonna set your expectations here. So I'm a beginner, like I'm a total newbie on YouTube. I have made a commitment to myself, or I have actually promised myself that I'm not gonna get in my perfectionist mode and try to like over edit, like basically make YouTube videos of someone on like level 50 where I'm on level 1, right? So my intention was to edit the video so they're actually watchable, that they're of good quality and that provide value. So that is my benchmark. I also promised myself not to overthink the first 100 videos and not to have any expectations on it. So I'm not like after vanity metrics here. I know that it's a skill that I need to master, and I'm very comfortable with having the next 100 videos or my first 100 videos that I create being a playground where I test different things, where I play around with different formats and find something that feels really authentic to me, where I play around with all the things basically that YouTube has in it. And this is what I'm doing. So the way I'm going to be editing these videos are optimized for taking very little time out of my day. And secondly, just making a good quality product in the end. I am not over editing. For me, it was important once I get started that I keep it really simple, that I just learn how to edit in a good way. But for now, this is going to be everything that you need if you're just a beginner and you really want to editing not to be this cumbersome task that takes a lot of energy from you. So if you want to check Descript out, I will include an affiliate link in the description below, and feel free to test it out. One last thing that I forgot to mention is that if something goes wrong, if something is challenging or you just can't find your way around it, support is incredible. And that is also really important to me. I think it's such rare moments where you can actually get support within a very short period of time and from a human being. So you don't actually need to talk to the bots that sometimes like it can get frustrating because they don't understand what's happening. So you get support really fast and really good, very patient persons that is helping you out. And I appreciate that a lot. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a step-by-step tutorial on how I edit my YouTube videos in Descript. First things first, you will come here and you will see all your projects. So it's a very simple interface. I really like it, nothing complex. And you're gonna start a new project. And a new project you can choose either it's a video or it's an audio. So if you have a podcast, would work perfectly fine for you. If you have a YouTube channel or you want to create social media content such as Reels and so on, you pick the video option. And basically this is what you're going to see. You have an option to upload or to record. So those are the ones that I use. If I'm recording with my phone, I'm just going to send those files I'm just going to attach them here. Or if I'm recording a tutorial like I'm doing right now, I'm just going to press record button and hear how it would look like. So here you can choose your mic, you can choose which camera you use, and also a pro tip, go to settings and make sure that default resolution is set on the highest 4K in this case. And then you press record into script. So this is what I'm doing right now. So I'm not going to actually press it because it's going to interrupt what I'm doing, but this is all you need to get going. Once you have stopped the recording, it will look something like that. So now we're going to actually go to the real video that I've recorded and we're going to edit it. So this is what it would look like. You're going to see a full transcript of all those videos and you're going to see the actual videos on the right. So first thing we're going to go to Descript AI, that is called Underlord here. Again, this is available in the paid subscription. So Underlord Descript AI helps us to edit for clarity, which means that it removes the filler words. It also removes the repetition. It removes the retakes. What I also do sometimes, it's removing filler words. I just would normally press on remove all and it removes them. Just like that. imagine how much time, how much actual editing time it's already has saved you, right? And then you can see it just gets removed from the script. Once you removed things, when you edited for clarity, like you always have those things here. So if it has been removed by mistake, you can always just press this restore button and then it will get it back. You can fix eye content. Honestly, I find this feature a bit creepy right now. I tried it once and it's just basically if you're reading from teleprompter or something, or you're just looking away, it kind of steers with the eye, like it steers your eye back. So it always looks like you're staring in the camera. And honestly, I don't have scripts or anything, so for me it's not needed. You also have a green screen, you have automatic multicam in case you're recording 2 people, and then the other things I actually don't use. I will come back to some of them after we're done with editing, but for now we're ready to edit this video. And the way you edit, and I think this is the best part with Descript. Honestly, when I first tried it, I didn't understand it, but then the second time I tried it, it just hit me like how genius this is. So basically what you added, you don't edit the video per se. You can still see it here. But what you do is you just remove things from the text and that automatically edits the video. Like, I think it's so freaking amazing. Let's watch this and then so this is how my video starts. If you're feeling a bit lost or overwhelmed when you try to choose the right business model for your new venture or your new online business, especially if you're pivoting from your corporate career, this video is for you. So if you have been... And you can already know. So I just tried a couple of things, right? So I think I want to keep the second one. Yes. So I'm just going to remove this one. Like this. And then the video automatically starts here. So if you have been feeling a bit lost, and then I'm just going to remove so here. If you have been feeling a bit lost, and then I see, okay, there is another thing. I repeated 2 times, so I'm just going to remove that. This is how it edits. So this is basically, you hardly ever need to go here. You just added everything in text. And to me, it's just so much easier. It makes so much sense. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and edit the entire video. What I normally do, I put it on 1.5 speed, so I don't have to like spend 30 minutes listening to everything. But it helps to have a speech next to the text, so then I can just see what I'm removing and so on. So let's go. Okay, so I'm done editing my first video. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of things to this video. If you want to add a text or something, let's say, to the screen, then you just select this. So this is the phrase where I want the text to come up. And what I'm going to do now, that I'm putting like shift and then this backslash. This is basically a way to separate the thing that I want to do something with, right? So I have carved out this part of the video and then I select text. We added the text and this is how the result would look like. This will be just limited to this part of the video. Before we jump into that, check out how neatly AI fits into that. I want to add the picture to this phrase. So here I want the picture to be shown. And I'm just going to select it like this then to mark this. And then I'm going to select this. I'm just going to try and drag this here. I actually haven't tried this before, but this is so neat. So it's just adding the picture to this specific part. So now we have added this picture. So that is like a huge chunk of time that this is how I'm going to edit it. And like how satisfying that this is how it's going to happen. So here I'm saying I'm just going to go ahead and answer it and I will be right back. And everything that comes here, me talking and talking. Now you just need to find where it ends. Now I've selected all this text. It's approximately, it was 8 minutes or so. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to press the delete button and it's gone. So I just removed 8 minutes of the text that shouldn't be there in a click, like literally in a second. And yeah, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. So here the last video is done. So the last chapter, and there is a little bit of the gap here. So it doesn't let me remove this empty space here. So I'm just gonna click on show timeline. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Here I just make a weird noise, so I'm just gonna cut it out. And here we go into something called blade. So we pick the blade, we put it here, and it cuts in the video. And then we scroll all the way to here. It's already marked here. So we press back the pointer, like here, select. So we select this tiny cluster, and we delete it. So we're done editing the video. Like you can see it started with over 30 minutes. Now it's approximately 17 minutes. The last thing I want to show is that how we can utilize this long form content that we have, a video that is already edited, into creating short clips. So here we want to create for example, I want to repurpose them for reels, and we can say the clip duration should be no more than 60 seconds. And then we can need some instructions, like the goal is to give the biggest value on how people can leverage AI, casual and inspiring. And then we pick the format or the layout we want. And then we send it to the Underlord. Here it explains why it picked out the certain clips. So I'm just going to add it a little bit. I think it captured a nice moment. I really like this one, so I think this can be a good reel. I'm just going to edit it a little bit where I want it to start and where I want it to finish. Okay, so I love this. I'm gonna definitely use it as reel. Here I noticed that the captions have been removed. If you want to add captions here, you can also do this. So you can just go into captions and then you pick the one that the format that you like, and then you can add it here a little bit. For example, if you want a different color or if you want a different font. Okay, I'm happy with that. So all I need to do now is just make the maximum and export this. And there we have it. We have our first reel. So potentially all the reels are saved here. So under clips. So we can just go back to our main video. This is our video. And yeah, so that is how you can make short form content. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you really want to start a YouTube channel, but you feel like editing is going to take such a long time, I really encourage you to try Descript. You can always cancel the subscription, but like record one video and try it out and then see for yourself. Because I think it's quite sad that a lot of people are, and myself included, like that held me back for years, right? So I'm really speaking from experience here, that we let this hold us back. So I hope this is just like an invitation for you to give it a try, and hopefully you go ahead and start your YouTube channel, or you just maybe save a lot of time on editing your videos from now on. So I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.